Hi, who are you?
Brian Darling of the Heritage Foundation.
Tripp, Baird, also of the Heritage Foundation.
Well, this week what's going on in Washington is, first of all, Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid is working on putting together an energy bill. And this energy bill is, he's calling it something to be in response to what's going on in the Gulf Coast, the Gulf of Mexico with the oil spill. But in reality, what's going to happen is they're moving forward with an effort to get a cap and trade bill up in the Senate and pass in the Senate, using this crisis as an excuse to move forward on that piece of legislation. So you got to watch out for that. The Senate's going to be working on putting that together in the next few weeks.
That being the front page, just being the back page, but also equally as important is the START treaty. Hearings have started up in the Senate. Now, this is a treaty that has to be ratified in the Senate. It needs 67 votes to actually be ratified. The president has pushed to get this treaty ratified by year's end. The problem with this treaty, it would greatly reduce our nuclear arsenal and also leave us in a very vulnerable strategic nuclear posture compared to, say, Russia or China or other nuclear threats. This treaty will do nothing to stop a rogue nation or anything like that from gaining or using also the nuclear weapons they have currently. So that's an important issue. It hasn't been on the front burner like the oil spill has. But other issues that have also gone on is the financial reg reform bill. This conference report starts up this Thursday officially. They say there will be cameras. We're not sure there'll be cameras in there. They're going to do some opening statements and probably close the door and cut deals with big banks that you, the taxpayer, have bailed out. So look for that bill. It's very important because it's going to affect everybody who has a bank account, everybody who buys a home or gets a loan or any kind of form of credit. You will be affected by this regulation when it's done.
One other issue coming up is the so-called tax extenders bill, and it sounds like just a normal piece of legislation that extends tax cuts, but it's not. It contains an extension of unemployment benefits. It contains something called DocFix, which is a Medicare reimbursement formula for a lot of these doctors. But the bottom line is it's over $100 billion that's not paid for. Congress refuses to pay for any new spending programs, and this is yet another example where they're going to move forward on a big piece of legislation that's going to cost you a lot of money, and they're not going to pay for it. So watch out for that this week in the Senate. It's already passed the House.
And Thursday there's a vote on Murkowski. Talk about that, Brian.
Yeah, there's a Lisa Murkowski resolution of disapproval, which disapproves of the EPA having the power to what they say is regulate greenhouse gases. In essence, the EPA right now would have the power, without Lisa Murkowski trying to stop them, of moving forward and telling businesses what they can and cannot do with their businesses in the name of global warming. So basically, what Lisa Murkowski's resolution would do is it would stop the EPA from grabbing all this power, having all these bureaucrats having power to go into businesses and in the name of global warming and telling them what they can and cannot do with their own businesses and what they can emit. So it's really a huge issue because it's a big government issue when you're talking about the environment and the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, having all this massive power over small businesses.
Thank you, gentlemen. Good to see you.
Thank you.